Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? It is Teany Hidalgo, and I am here today to talk to you about the heart chakra and the amazing things that it means for you and your life. I'm super excited to talk about it, and yeah, so let's get into it. So before I get into it all the way, first of all, let me fix my camera because things are getting crazy here. I'm in a new location, so so pardon me as I adjust. Um, but I'm super excited because today we're talking about the heart, and that's why I'm wearing green. Y'all know that I always match the chakra with the color that it is actually representing. So today we're talking about the heart chakra, and it's all about the green. Green. You would think it'd be red, but red is the root chakra. It's actually more about green. It's green, and we love green too. So, okay. So, the last time we spoke, we talked a little bit about the solar plexus, which is at the center of your body, right under your rib cage. Then before that, we talked about the sacral, and then the first chakra before that, which is the root chakra. Today, we're talking about the green one, as you can see in this color scale. And that chakra is the heart chakra, and it's called Anahata. If you've never heard it before, it's called Anahata. And the color is green. Beautiful chakra. And so here's a couple questions for you. Are you feeling disconnected, lacking sympathy, untrusting of yourself or others? Or maybe you're feeling selfish or some pangs of jealousy over other people, their stuff, whoever they're with, things like that. Does that sound like you? Then chances are that you probably have a little bit of an imbalance with your heart chakra. But fear not, because we're going to talk about all the beautiful things that you can do to balance it out and actually embrace it and emphasize it and energize it and do all the things that you can do to bring more light and positive energy to that chakra. So let's just jump into it right now. So at this point, like I said, we've done the one-on-one on the 7 major chakras. We've talked about the crystals that support them and how this is all relevant to your life. And then we've obviously talked about the first 3 chakras, and today we're talking about the 4th. So, like I said, the heart chakra is called Anahata, and it's green. And Anahata means unhurt or unstruck, which is kind of an interesting thing to say about the heart chakra, considering, it says unhurt, but often people feel so hurt, and they often feel it in their heart, right? So it's kind of interesting that the name Anahata actually means unhurt or unstruck. But actually, it's said that it's a spiritual place where past experiences and grievances can no longer harm us. So if you are actually feeling hurt and, some imbalances, that's what it means. It means that you are having actually an imbalance in your heart chakra if you're unable to let go of things or embrace things or, embrace people, things like that. So yes, so the heart is supposed to be an area of feeling unhurt and unstruck. And the location of the heart is in the center of your chest. That's where the heart chakra lives. And basically the purpose is the way of the heart basically means living a life with the energy center of love. So living from a place of love and acceptance and embracing and connectedness to other people. It's said that the heart chakra connects all the chakras. Why? Because we actually have 3 chakras above and 3 chakras below it, because as you know, there's 7 major chakras. So the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, we've covered them in the last few weeks, they're all below the heart. And then the throat chakra, the ajna, and the crown are above the heart. So the heart is actually the center space and the connection between the upper and the lower chakras. Cool, right? And generally, activating the chakra actually helps you respect yourself. It's basically like a self-love mechanism. And obviously, we all know that once we can love ourselves, we can also love and appreciate and accept others. And, it makes you feel outgoing, happy, relaxed, yet energized. The power in this chakra helps you transcend ego and find motivation and zest for living your best life. And I absolutely love that because it's so, 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 so true. And let me just put on my earphones because I feel like it might be a little difficult to hear me on my phone. So if you guys can just give me a moment while I connect. Okay. Hopefully this allows you to hear me better. Okay. So the power in the chakra actually helps you transcend your ego and you find motivation and zest for living your best life. Isn't that just a beautiful power that this beautiful chakra has? I mean, it just allows you to connect and transcend your ego, your 3D based reality ego that you're living, and really connect to others and connect to the universal, light and energy of all that is. It's such a beautiful thing to really work on and connect with, yeah? And so let's get into the imbalances in your heart. So the symptom of imbalances in the heart can be the following. So obviously there's an inability to love yourself because the heart chakra is all about love and connection and all those beautiful things. So not loving yourself is an imbalance, and also not loving others and feeling hatred or depression, grief, selfishness and jealousy. All those things are ego things. They allow you to disconnect from others when the reality is that we want to be connected to each other and first and foremost to ourselves. So if it's left unchecked, these things can grow and manipulate your behaviors, which obviously can be seen if you feel pangs of jealousy and disconnectedness from yourself and from other people. Now, in terms of physical ailments that can happen, it's basically poor circulation, issues with your blood pressure, or extremes with that, issues with the heart, lungs, and basically anything in the musculature above this area, right? The upper extremity. So your arms, your shoulders, your back, your all the muscles that are around your neck, like all these musculature around the upper part of your body, upper extremities, as well as immune system deficiencies are related to your heart chakra. So then, how do we bring these to balance? Well, when this chakra is balanced, you're supposed to feel friendly and outgoing and connect easily with yourself and others. You practice unconditional love, empathy, and nurture your relationships. Again, first and foremost with yourself and then with other people. So the question is, how do we get there? How can we actually connect with other people and with ourselves? Well, there's definitely different aspects that we can practice, and you've already heard me talk a little bit about some of them in the few chakras that we've covered, because the beginning ones are pretty much the same across the board, except that you can tailor them according to what that particular chakra needs. So for example, connecting with the earth and anchoring yourself in your environment. That's a no-brainer. Like anytime that you can be in nature and connected to the trees, the grass, the animals. I'm actually going camping this weekend, so I'm so going to enjoy just connecting with the wilderness and being present for the beautiful furry creatures that are out there. Hopefully, we stay safe and sound. But basically, anchoring yourself with nature is going to help you balance your heart chakra as well. Then you can find healthy ways that work for you to calm and soothe yourself. So things like incense and oils and breathing scents, specific scents. So there are specific scents that work for the heart chakra. So like rose, lavender, sandalwood, orange, and jasmine are just a few of the scents that really help you feel more ease and calm in your heart space. Some other things are like yoga postures and asanas to stabilize the chakra, and there are specific ones that you can actually research and do that are specific to the heart chakra. Then of course there's energy balancing itself. So whether you take a class that helps you learn how to balance your energy, or whether you work with someone like myself who does energy healings, either way there's ways that myself as the energy healer, or yourself if you're healing yourself, you can find whatever the blockages are in your heart space and basically unblock them and then energize your heart chakra. So there are ways through energy healing techniques, like I do pranic healing. There's also Reiki. Like there's so many beautiful techniques that work to help balance that chakra as well. And then there's positive affirmation. So there's ways that you can speak powerful words that have energy behind them, because energy healing isn't just, us sending you healing and sending you that energy. It's actually the words that you speak also have an energy behind them. So affirmations and incantations around self-love and loving others can help you bring more ease and balance to your heart. And it also helps you get out of old habits and foster new habits that bring you into full connection of that heart space. Okay, so things like saying like, I am open to love, I forgive myself and others, I love myself and all human beings, I have an open heart, all those beautiful things. And then the mantra that you can say is Om Mani Padme Hum, and I actually love. There's actually an audio that I listen to where it kind of like repeats it over and over with like music in the background. So Om Mani Padme Hum actually helps you to align your energy with love. And for those of you who love that, I mean, I adore that particular mantra. It's just so soothing, it's calming, and just the words, just like they roll out of your mouth when you say them, and just hearing them just makes you feel so calm and at ease. And then, of course, one of my favorite things is crystals, right? There are crystals, and I'll mention a few that you'll notice a pattern of, because as I've mentioned in the past, the color of the chakra is connected with the color of the crystal that helps bring back that chakra into alignment. So what do you think the colors of the crystals are? Green, right? Makes sense. So I'm going to go into a few, but here are a couple that I want to talk about: Malachite and Amazonite. But then there are also others that, I've mentioned that there are also crystals that don't always match the color, but they do have, a purpose that involves your heart. So let's get into it before I get ahead of myself. So one of the main ones for the heart is rose quartz. It's an amazing way in crystal for balancing the heart chakra. And if you can see it, it's actually really light pink. And you can get them in all different shapes and sizes. I actually have an argonite pyramid that has several of them inside around a coil of copper. And that helps it even amplify even more. So remember what I said before, that crystals are amplifiers of energy and intention. So whatever you set the intention for is what you're going to receive and amplify. So rose quartz in particular is the perfect stone for connecting to calm and peace and love and connection. Rose quartz. So another one, which is actually more in alignment with your with the color of the chakra itself, is malachite. So if you can see it, malachite is very beautiful, and it's a very rich green. It's a super, super rich green color mixed in with some lighter greens. It's just a beautiful, rich green. It's kind of like the color of my shirt a little bit. But my shirt is a little bit more, has a little tinge of blue in it. So this is considered the stone of transformation. It actually releases trauma. And for those of you who are having a really hard time right now in the state that we're in this world, and actually right now I know that one of the debates is happening as we speak, malachite is an amazing stone to hold on to and to meditate with when you want really positive transformation and to release any personal trauma and even collective trauma with, groups of people and whoever you're, people around you. And it actually helps you move forward in life as well. So it's a great stone for that. So it also helps you regain your personal strength and power, and it protects your aura, which is the energy field around your body. Now, I don't know if you know this, but we have like different levels of energy fields in our body. So there's the body, then there's like different levels of etheric body outside of us, and aura is one of them. And so this actually helps you protect the energy around you. It's a beautiful stone for that. Now, excuse me, another stone, which is actually very near and dear to my heart, and actually I have a necklace of it, which was given to me by a relative from my country, Dominican Republic, is Lorimar. Can you guys say that? Lorimar. It just rolls off your tongue. I love that word. So Lorimar is very common to my country, DR, but it's actually found in different locations as well. And it heals karmic debt between soulmates and lovers. So it's a very interesting thing that it does. It actually heals karmic debt. So if you feel like you have, you're in a relationship with someone where it's like, okay, I'm reliving something here that it's like I need to process something, and there's like some karmic debt that I need to pay. Well, Lorimar actually helps you repay that debt. And it's actually a really beautiful light blue with like mixed with some black in it. It also fosters honest communication in relationships, and it cools fiery energy. And actually pretty interesting because it's kind of a cool, soft, light blue color. So it does feel like it kind of is a soothing, and calming tone to it. And so it also calms burning emotions. So even when you wear it, when you have it around you, it's funny because I have had this necklace for years. I mean, I probably decades, because I remember getting it long time ago. Because I never really thought about how important crystals are at the time, because I've been working with crystals for like at least a decade at this point. But I never realized how many we have around us, whether you're wearing, I have a citrine ring, I have little diamonds in my necklace, I have a Herkimer diamond on my chest as well, or earrings or whatever. We're always wearing crystals. And I guess what I want to convey and implore is that you really consider what you're wearing, one, because crystals represent different things and they bring certain energies with them, and they clear certain other energies as well. So make sure that you're choosing your crystals wisely, and also cleansing them and clearing them and all those different things. And now, just be conscious of them is basically what I'm trying to say. Just be conscious of what you're wearing and what energies and purpose they might serve for you. And even just wear them and put them on and notice how you feel. Notice how wearing Lorimar or Malachite or rose quartz, how does that feel for you? How does that make you feel? How does it change your energy? How does it change the connection between you and other people even? How does that feel? How does that work, right? Okay. Excuse me, it's very dry in this room. Okay, so it also harmonizes the heart and the mind, by the way, just letting that. It harmonizes the heart and the mind. All right, so the next one, which is one of my favorites, and I've actually posted about it, is Amazonite. And it's a beautiful, like, aquamarine color with gray. Beautiful aquamarine color with gray. And it actually allows yourself to express your heart through communication. It's actually a really helpful communication stone. And it helps to set boundaries and foster great relationships. It assists in releasing emotional grief through creative expression. It's a really beautiful stone for like emotionally expressing yourself in a more conscious way through your heart space. Makes sense, right? It's a beautiful stone. You can also use ruby, which I've mentioned before for, I think it was the root chakra, because ruby is red, but again, it serves the heart, but it can also serve, it serves the root, but it can also serve the heart because it actually helps with relationships as well. So that's another interesting, colorful stone that's not the same color as the heart chakra, but that it does serve and help the heart chakra. Now, the last one I want to mention, which I don't actually have this stone with me, but it actually is very similar to the rose quartz stone. It's called kunzite. Kunzite is a really great stone, and it helps you in communicating loving thoughts. So a little different from Amazonite, where it actually allows you to express yourself through your heart space. This one actually helps communicate specifically loving thoughts. It initiates the expression of self-love, romantic love, and universal love. So it's a really great way of expressing love in particular to other people. It heals heartbreak and fills one with divine love. Isn't that just beautiful? And it also allows for powerful inner peace. It dissolves negativity and raises your vibration. And so it's a beautiful stone. And actually, like I said, it comes in a variety of different colors, but the most common color is this really pinkish color. So, like I've mentioned to you all several times, crystals are amazing. They're just a beautiful way to amplify the intentions that you set for them. And it's great that we can actually use them to heal our chakras and or to amplify, when we feel like they're depleted and they don't have a lot of energy. So definitely take the opportunity to listen through to the past videos that I've done that talk about the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, and also now the heart, and just learn a little bit about the crystals yourself and see, get a few tumblestones and see how you feel with them on, see, how you experience life with other people, with connections at work. All these things are affected when we use chakras for a positive intention in our lives. And so, like I said, you can program your crystals. As soon as you get them, obviously, you should cleanse them and then program them and set the intention for the specific use that you want to actually use that particular stone for. And then, obviously, you can set it so that it actually balances the chakra that you have the intention for as well. So, that is all about the heart chakra. And I just want to say another reminder that new tools are coming. I'm creating amazing crystal grids that will help you amplify and set beautiful intentions for yourself. I actually have a list. Actually, let me pull it up right now. I have a list of grids that I am planning to build. And they are, for example, for the following specific reasons. So I'm going to create a grid actually for kids' rooms. So you can have it around the entire room and grid the room. Or you can have it specifically to their desk and use the stones around their desk area. And basically it's going to be to help them focus their mind and have confidence in themselves and, just be able to, reduce anxiety, reduce, like if you have ADHD and symptoms like that, it'll help calm those things down. So I'm going to be putting grids like that together for you as parents or for those of you who are actually in classrooms to help your students kind of, calm down and ease into this new school year. So look for that. I'm actually creating one also for abundance so that you can get exactly what you want to manifest in this world. There's another one for love and family if you're looking to find and forge a connection with someone special. Another one for peace and grounding and balancing. So you can use it in a meditation room. You can use it at night in your bedroom. And obviously all of these things come with instructions on how to cleanse them, how to clear them, how to energize them, and basically how to maintain them over time. But I have a list of 12 ones that I'm going to have throughout the year. And I look forward to really talking about them and showing you all what these beautiful grids and the crystals actually can help you do and how it can actually help emphasize your purpose and your connection to this life and what you came here to do. So I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions at all, I'm happy to answer any questions about the heart chakras. And next time we'll be talking about the throat chakra and how we can truly express ourselves and put ourselves out into the world and how to balance that chakra out. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves and namaste. Bye, y'all.